Days into the Gulf oil spill, and BP's efforts to cap that leak are finally, as we've reported, showing results. News Channel 5's Vince Norman found out the fishing industry and local seafood markets are finally happy to share an optimistic outlook.
Stephen Guyland owns Cod and Capers Seafood Market in Palm Beach Gardens. With a cap in place on the well, he's glad to finally see the sun set on the deep water horizon.
I think it's fabulous that the oil has been stopped from going into the Gulf. Hopefully that'll be permanent and they can start the massive cleanup procedure.
A cleanup effort that, while necessary and tedious, will be far from an overnight success.
Parts of the Gulf are and remain and will continue to be closed to the harvesting of seafood.
But for fishermen and seafood markets like his own, the supply lines for fresh fish remain open.
Almost 70% of the U.S. Gulf of Mexico coastline is still open and to the harvest of seafood, and all of it is safe for human consumption.
Which is extremely good news, given the fact that at least 40% of Guyland's stock originates in Gulf waters.
The areas that are closed to harvesting, but that just means that there's other areas that are open that we can get the same items from.
Seafood prices rose sharply immediately following the disaster.
Pretty much more of a knee-jerk reaction. They jumped on what was in inventories, causing inventories to be short.
But with the well capped, the threat from the oil and those high prices seem to be lowering.
We're seeing a leveling off of all of that. The prices have even come down from what they had gone up to.
Vince Norman, WPTV, News Channel 5.